earlier today, I had a discussion with a speaker. It was about, the topic was breathe and be you. And it took so many dimensions. And
Right.
we talked about her life experience where, where I'm heading. Let me just explain where I'm heading to you.
Right.
It's really difficult to get support from women. There's so many factors. From some women, definitely not all women, but there are a lot of things that are hindering women's support.
We're highly competitive people, and it's normal.
Competition is one of them.
Right.
Women are highly competitive, I would say even more than men.
Yes.
And women are clannish. We like, women like cliques. I know a lot of women who have business cliques, and they all buy from each other. And anybody who's out of that clique is out of it.
That's what, even your clique be used to your benefit and to benefit other people.
Oh, but what if you don't have a clique?
Then you need to make a clique of your own. The way you and I are doing this together, we meet new people and we bring them in because they're of like minds. It's the same thing like Alisa Sidor was saying to me. Alisa believes that making wine does not only involve the vintner. It involves the woman who plants the grapes, whose family probably depends on it. It involves the man who drives, from one point to the other. It involves the person who actually, does the bottling and all of that. And she would like us to involve the women along that line. And the same thing for other value chains. We do it in Kenya with the potato value chain, for example. On the Potato Council, we make allowances for women who are smallholder farmers. It hasn't always been so. We've realized that a lot of the farming that goes on in the rural areas is in the hands of women. So if you want to teach SDGs, for example, you need to begin with those women, because if they understand it, they'll help the children to understand it, the men will understand it, and the community will support it. So if we continue to look at one another as competitors, we will lose sight of the possibilities that exist in our cooperation. See, you can compete and still cooperate. It's like when women try to put a face together, your hairstyle, your very pink things that you put on, your style of doing, your thing. It's because you want to stand out. That's what gives you the excellence. That's what makes you extraordinary. But even in that state of being extraordinary, you're able to help other people to become extraordinary.
Yeah.
That's what we mean by women supporting women. Nikita, back in the day, when women even married the same men in polygamous homes, there were mothers who took care of each other's babies. I know a family where there were children who did not actually realize who their biological mother was until they'd grown. So we really can compete and still cooperate. So it's possible. We just need to consciously do it and realize that we're not just doing a favor for one person. We're actually lifting up an entire generation. Like I always say, women are the most underutilized free resource on this planet.